G'day folks. Well, I'm bloody excited. I've just had the car going and I want to show you line pressure, how I've been talking about it, guys, for bloody, I don't know, a couple of years. Well, I want to show you it because it's an incredible win. And this backs up what I've been saying the whole time, which is line cooler flow is very, very important. If we don't want to increase converter thrust away from the gearbox and destroy our thrust bearing or our thrust face on our cranks, because a lot of the turbo guys, V8 turbo guys, are running into this issue, wiping out their cranks because of excessive line pressure. You can't keep it under control. Well, I've eliminated it on this one, and I have tried many different ways of shortening my cooler line, getting rid of extra coolers that I did have. I had too much going on to start with, and now I've simplified it, and I've got an incredible flowing transmission cooler setup. And I've just lowered my line pressure, which is incredible. I'll get to that in a minute. But first, guys, I want to show you. I've got the little fan, the little power fan set up, a Dynabreeze. They're great things, these, for your workshop. They work really well for exhausting or blowing air wherever you want to sort of move it around. I've got it set up here at the front, and I just want to show you out the back where I've got the ducting to put on how good it is. Oh, remember, we're probably only going 20 kilometres an hour, maybe at max, but it's an amazing thing, guys. It really is. I'll show you. I'll just put my earmuffs on. I'll just pop the camera there, and I'll fire him up and show you guys. How cool's that? We've hardly got any breeze underneath. It's coming up through the hole nicely. I can feel it. All I've got to do now is route a ducting on. How cool's that? Oh, that's fantastic. Alright folks, well, that's just a little bit of testing there to show you guys how that's going to work really well. Alright, I'll fire the car up and show you this line pressure. Alright folks, now I'm about to start it up and I want to demonstrate how good the old line pressure is now on the beast. Now before, I would be just idling, guys, just idling there now, I'd be well on 50 pound without a flinch, just in park. So we've dropped down to what, 40 pound, just above, 41, is it? 1, 2, we've got 1, 2, 3, yeah. 45, 35, whatever. Geez, we've dropped it. It's incredible. Now what I'm going to do, I'll put it into reverse, and that would shoot back up to 50 pound. I'm into neutral. I'll just give it a couple of revs. Now the converter has matched. As it's free spinning, so naturally you do drop a little bit of pressure. But under load, it's a different scenario. Now I'm going into drive. There we go. Now that would be well around 50 pounds just on idle. So that's quite amazing. That's incredible. And even the gauge is reacting different too. As it's a lot quicker. Oh geez, I'm stoked. And that's the trouble, guys, when you're creating a lot of torque, you create that excessive line pressure, and if you can't deal with it with your external lines running through your coolers and back into your transmission, this is where you've got the problem. So I hope this helps a lot of guys out. I've struggled with it, folks. I've struggled with it for years. I've destroyed an engine in the process, and now that I'm really on top of it, I hope this helps someone else out with similar issues, because when you're making a fair bit of torque from boosted engines, especially with V8s, if you can't deal with it with automatic transmissions, that cooler line pressure, you're going to run into troubles. Alright folks, well that's a bloody fantastic win. I've got no leaks in my system. I'm going to show you where I routed it all once I get it all tidied up and bracketed it off and all fixed up and ready, and I'll do a talk on that and show you it all and how I've done it. So I'm bloody stoked, absolutely stoked. Very confident now, guys, to put the 355 in and turn the boost up and really beat on it. It's just fantastic. Alright guys, I'll catch you later.